We're in Pinkerton tonight. Game of the week. It's the Manchester Bingo and Poker Room Game of the Week. Pinkerton against Pembroke. How have these two teams not played each other before? I feel like these two should be out here against each other in the past. But this is the first meeting. Pembroke obviously moving up to Division I after winning 2 straight championships. If you're a fan of 5'10 guards who like to run and cause havoc all over the court, this is the wrong game for you. Front lines for this are going to be 6'8", 6'7". The point guard 6'3", and Dominic Timbus, the point guard for Pembroke, is 6'5". Both teams play a zone. They're going to use their size. Brendan Morris has been terrific shooting the ball, and we're really excited to see Gio Baker, a really exciting guard for Pinkerton. This is my preseason #1 team. They haven't maybe looked bad so far. Pembroke, always a contender. Matt Alosa is one of the best coaches in the state, so this should be a lot of fun. The great John Kesty behind the camera. I'll be doing the play-by-play. We'll have all the highlights, the interviews after the game. It's the Manchester Bingo and Poker Room Game of the Week. Pinkerton Pembroke getting it underway. Max Curran going to jump center against David Falks from Pinkerton. Again, two of the biggest teams in the state. This ought to be a good one. 2 undefeated teams. Good crowd on hand tonight in Derry. Falks gets the tap, and here we go. Gio Baker, top of the key over to Drew Green. Matt Rizzo with the ball up top, and Pembroke comes out man-to-man. It's kind of a surprise. They usually play a zone. Timbus guarding Gio Baker. Might be a matchup they're going to go after. Baseline Rizzo kicks it back out. Nice rotation. And Pembroke going to reset here with Baker out top. Falks comes up. Sets the high ball screen. Pembroke does a good job of talking it out. Boucher picks him up. Rizzo might have taken a step. Floater in the lane. No good. And Wilson with the rebound. Out to Timbus. Timbus kicks it off over the corner back to Wilson. And Boucher will take it there. Both teams coming out man-to-man, so this is a surprise. There's Curran, baseline. Drives, blocked. And back comes with Drew Green. Pull-up jumper by Green off the rim. Cam Taylor with the rebound. Gets it to Timbus, and Pembroke's going to try to run tonight. Timbus drive. Right down the middle, I'm going to say it's going to be Pembroke ball. So both teams come out man-to-man, which is surprising because these are two zone defensive teams. I have a feeling we're going to see quite a few defenses tonight. Cam Taylor underneath the Timbus on the low block. Second block by Falks. David Falks with 2 blocks in the first 2 possessions. Immediately gets it up to Green. Caleb Godin with the ball and gives it off to Rizzo. Both teams are pretty deep. 3-pointer rattles in from the corner for Drew Green. It's 3-0. Boucher with it, and now here comes Pinkerton. Zone trapping. Gets his hand on the ball, and Green deflects it. Comes back the other way. Kicks it. Nice dish down to Rizzo. He's got nowhere to go amongst the trees. Godin with the ball. Drives, spin move. Nothing there, but Falks picks it up and puts it in. David Falks has had a tremendous first couple of minutes here. So here's that zone pressure. 2-1-2 pressure. Timbus throws it away. You're going to call it a backcourt. And it's 5-0. Timeout. Matt Alosa wants to talk this over. Obviously, they were surprised by that, the pressure that they saw. So Pembroke with the timeout early. Taylor's going to inbound. So a 2-1-2. Flash middle with Rob Wilson. Gets it over to Timbus. Try to settle things down for Pembroke. Taylor had Wilson, but Pembroke doing a nice job, Pinkerton, doing a nice job of getting their hands on the ball. Green kicks it over to Caleb Gondon. Good pass to Falks. 7-0. And Caleb Godin has done a nice job of getting into the paint. 7-0 start here. And Wilson didn't look like he was too sure he wanted to shoot that. Another block by Pinkerton. Kicks it to Rizzo. Caleb Godin again kicks it back. Rizzo, corner 3, open, misses it. But there's Godin with his size, getting a hand on the ball over the smaller Boucher. Kicks it back out to Gio Green. And if you're Pinkerton, you cannot have a better start than this. Drew Green outside, fiddles and diddles with it, gets it over to Caleb Godin, wants to dish it back out. Godin's looking to pass every time he goes into the paint. There's a travel. Dominic Timbus going to go to the line. The point guard for Pembroke, still trying to get used to that. But he's absolutely the leader of this team. Done a nice job early on. Foul shot's off. Goes right to Baker. Baker pushes it. Rizzo. Back to Caleb Godin. Godin has had easy success getting into the lane early in this game. Drew Green out top. Looks. Rizzo. He's going to take it. He's short. And there's Cam Taylor. Cam Taylor is the guy who kind of does all the little things for this team. Max Curran trying to slice through the defense. Ooh, they're going to call a tough block call there. Looked like Curran was a little bit out of control, but he gets the call. Actually, going to say he's on the floor. And into the game comes Brendan Morris. 5 3-pointers in his last game. He's been tremendous for this team. Timbus deep, back rims it, and they got a man open. It's Green, but he's blocked. Boucher hustles it. Timbus puts the ball on the floor. 3 guys around him, probably wants to get that out of there. Tries to dribble through traffic and he gets lucky. We're going to keep possession of the ball. You got to get used to this gym. Just the parameters. Good job breaking the pressure there, Timbus. And Pembroke trying to settle in now. Now they drop back into a zone defense. They'll extend that zone. Cam Taylor gets a lane into the trees. Rebound though, kicks it back out. Timbus wide open, tees it up, rattles out, and folks clears it. Geo Baker will take it up. They got to take special attention to Brendan Morris. Baker through his leg, step back, jumper. Oh, nice little move, little Randolph Childress move right there. And Max Curran back out with it. Boucher kicks it over. Timbus again going to dial up. This time he hits it. And they're on the board, 7-5. First field goal for Pembroke. They've gone on a 5-0 run since since falling down 7-0. Morris will put it up and bangs it. I mean, that's the scouting report. Adalosa saying to Cam Taylor, that's a scouting report. Can't let the kid shoot. Wilson's in trouble. Rizzo's got it. Baker picks it up. He's got Morris. Morris is going to dial it up again. Boom. And Adalosa had to tell this team to watch out for Brendan Morris, and they leave him open. 2 straight threes, and it's 13-5. So again, Pinkerton in that 2-1-2 half-court trap. And Pembroke just doesn't look comfortable dealing with it early on in this one. Colin Justin checking into the game. And Boucher will take it out top. Wilson in the middle kicks it over to Curran. Back out to Boucher. So they're going to extend that zone pressure. Justin in the corner. Timbus goes over the top. Trying to find Wilson. They can't do it. A lot of deflections early for Pinkerton. That's what size does for you. Baker thinks he can take him. Doesn't. Green pops it. Makes it. 16-5 Pinkerton. And they look really, really comfortable. Push off, good call. Max Curran trying to create space and pushes off. And Pembroke just looks flummoxed. Is that a word, John? I don't.
It's got to be. It's a Haleyism.
It's a Haleyism. We just made that word up. They don't look good. Let's just put it that way. They look confused, a little rattled. So now Pinkerton's going to go Yep, they're going to stay man-to-man. Surprises me. Morris has always got his eyes on the hoop. Here's Baker. Feels like he can take Timbus, but he's going to back it out to Green. Green top of the key with Curran on him. This is an interesting matchup. High rising jumper. Fulks. And Fulks is just taking it to Rob Wilson early. I mean, that's just boxing out. 18-5 now. Pinkerton on top. Another deflection, and I'm telling you, Pinkerton does an excellent job of getting their hands on the ball. Baker pushes it Green, corner, kicks it back out to Rizzo. Rizzo looking to get it out of there. Baker helps him out, comes back to the ball. Here comes Green. Here comes Morse. He's putting it up. You kidding me? Misses his first. He may shoot it from there. Baker setting the offense now. And it feels like Pinkerton's getting whatever they want offensively against this man-to-man. Deep three, and with Curran right on him, he gets the block, and here comes the Spartans. Wilson gives it up to Boucher. Boucher tries that one-handed pass, isn't going to work, and a good kick there. Here comes Baker. Oh! About to throw it down, and Curran blocked him. Nice play by both guys. Good play by Curran. But he was about to hammer that one down. Baker at the line for two, trying to extend this lead. He does. 19-5, 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's been a fun first quarter. Not so much if you're from Pinkerton, from Pembroke, but into the game comes Tom Olson and Ben Olson, 6'9" and 6'6" brothers. I won't make the joke about the supermarket bill every week with those two kids. Baker calmly hits it. He'll come out and rest. The end it has Sam Dolan, who is Peter Brzezinski told me in the preseason, just kind of a senior, really is one of the leaders, works hard, takes elbows to the heads, all sorts of things. 45 seconds left, so plenty of time. 20-5, kind of surprising. Pinkerton's jumped out on him like this, and again they get their hands on the ball. Dolan bounce pass down baseline, looking. Olsen's there, puts it back. Tom Olson, 22-5. Timbus drop step. Looked like a hand check foul there. Timbus with a nice job to get into the lane. But nothing for Pembroke looks like it's in the flow of the offense, and that's because of the deflections that Pinkerton's been able to get. They're just getting their hands on everything. Timbus gets the second, 22-6, and Pinkerton's going to have 17 seconds over to Dolan here at the end of the quarter. Seth Gilmati in the game, number 12. I may have pronounced that correctly, I may not have, but here goes Gilmati. That's what we're going with. Not a lot of time, not a lot of throws it up, not going to go, and it's 22-6 at the end of one. Pembroke's going to inbound it. Okay. Brings the ball up, kind of taking Timbus off the ball for now. Curran steps out of bounds, but he's fouled. Ben Olson on the foul there. Cam Taylor's going to take it out. Curran looking down low to Wilson. They get Wilson on the block one-on-one, but he's pretty deep. Backs him in, hook shot, no good. Rebound ripped down, and here come the Astros. Astros do a nice job of getting the rebound and then looking down the floor. Sammy Dolan, as Rosinski playing his bench now, giving his starters a blow here. Staying in the man-to-man defense right here. Interesting, some coaches go for the kill when they're up, and some coaches put all their bench in early. I always think you should go for the kill, but what do I know? Curran takes it strong, and I call Dolan on the foul. And just as I say that, Peter Rosinski hears me from across this cavernous gymnasium and says, you know what, Dave Hale, you're right. I'm going to go for the kill. I'm putting these guys back in. Dave Keefe was famous for the old, I'm going to put the bench in when I'm up 14-2. You go for the kill, John. You put them away. I just saw Taken 3. I'm a little aggressive. I just saw Taken 3 at the movie theater. A lot of killing in that.
It's an aggressive world.
Actually, I don't think he killed that many people. Injured a lot of people. Curran with the second one, up and good. And Geo Baker, who does a really nice job setting up his teammates. Doesn't look for his own shot too often. He's got Timbus on, so he's got to feel like he can take him. Here comes the screen from Fulks. Gets it over. Green with Curran on him is my favorite matchup of the night, no question. Rizzo off glass and in. Going right in amongst the trees at Pembroke. It's 24-8. Timbus sideline gets it. Got to kick it back out to Boucher. Boucher over to Taylor. Taylor cross court. That's not ever going to get there. Rizzo pushes it. Foul. Don't call it. Oh, it looked like it was coming off the rim. That looked like it was coming off the rim. The great John Kesty will have the replay of that one. But either way, it's just good offense by Pinkerton. You know, usually teams that are this tall, you don't feel like they can run very well. But they've done a nice job with it. Curran down. High school kids just oblivious to the camera, as always. Another hand check is Curran with a little push-off on Baker. And now the old settle it down, fellas. As Bob Uecker would say, it's 24-8, it's about time. So that is the 16th foul on Pinkerton, and really, they haven't hammered anybody. A lot of hand check fouls. Curran at the line. Gets the first one to go. 6:26 here in the first, 24-9. Astros on top. Curran up, good. 24-10. And Baker brings it back. Can you imagine if these guys had Luke Rosinski and Pembroke staying in that man-to-man? You can tell I'm just surprised by this, but I think there's so many good shooters that, you know, I feel like they'd have to extend out too far, so they're going man-to-man. Baker pulls it out, waiting for a play. Rosinski isn't calling anything. He's drawing him out. He wants to take Timbus. He does, kicks it. Morris, ball fake. They grabbed his jersey. They don't call it, but he rattles it home. Brennan Morris. Nearly a backcourt there. Throw it away again. And this is where you miss Pat Welch and Rennie Mayer, you know, natural point guards. I know Dominic Timbus can play point guard, but they don't have anyone right now who's settling down this offense. A lot of turnovers early. Timbus and Colin Justin back and forth. Wilson has to wait till he gets over half court. And he's backcourt. He puts his foot backcourt. And it's another turnover for Pembroke. We don't keep track of turnovers, but it's quite a few. Brendan Morris out of bounds into Baker. Baker wants Timbus to come out deep so he can go right around him. Green with Curran on him. I laugh every time they're against each other. Rizzo again. Folks can't handle it. Kicks it back out. Good ball movement. Baker again looks down low to Folks. Two big bodies down low. Green's got it over to Rizzo. Rizzo drives, finds the lane off glass. Nice take, but doesn't go. Curran comes down with the rebound. Curran up top. He gets doubled. He throws it away. Another turnover. Curran thought it was deflected, but didn't look like it from here. 4:58 to go. And Pembroke's first trip to Pinkerton isn't a fun one yet. Baker takes him. Rizzo into the lane. Dishes back out, but it's a soft pass, and here comes Curran. Curran almost wants to pass it, doesn't, keeps it. Folks with the rebound, finds Baker. Baker pushes to Rizzo. Rizzo over to Green in the corner. Kicks it to Brendan Morris, who, guess what? He's going to shoot it. Boom. Oh, right on. Boy, Morris has got a stroke. They all look like they're going in when he shoots it. Just like me at Guilford High School, John. Nah, maybe not. So Curran's at the line again. If there's been one fault for Pinkerton is they're getting into some foul trouble here early. Curran at the line for two. First one, no good. Or it's a 1-and-1, excuse me. I don't know what they're calling. Calling out Folks for holding them off? Yeah. Woo. A nickel dimer, as Bill Rafferty would say. Loose change. Met Bill Rafferty once at a UMass game. He's the greatest. Wilson hits it. And I'll tell you, if Pembroke didn't have the foul line, they wouldn't have much. I think they've got 1 or 2 field goals. It's pretty much all been from the foul line. It's good. Got to go out of bounds to get it inbounds. Baker brings it up. He wants Timbus. He's just looking at him. He wants him. Rizzo does a nice job of getting through, and boy, we're calling the hand checks tonight. This one guy wants to make sure everyone knows there's a new hand check rule. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Knocked out of bounds by Colin Justin. Alosa coaching there, and they're in a zone now. They're going to let it fly. Baker, woo, from a foot behind. And that's why Pembroke wasn't in a zone earlier. They bump into a zone, and he drops one from deep. Justin, top of the key, over to Curran. Curran wants it, takes it, makes it. Good jumper by Max Curran. And it's 29-15 halfway through the second quarter. It's been a fun game so far. Baker wants him. Razzle-dazzle over, had Brendan Morris. Tough pass though. Rizzo again gets the lane, but this time he's blocked. Good block right there. And here comes Max Curran. Curran tries the Euro step and falls down. Are they calling a foul on that? Yes, okay. Boy, oh boy. Green brings it up, 3:39, 29-15. Pembroke sort of hanging around. Pull-up jumper, no. Here comes Morris. That's off. Curran brings it up. Pembroke doing a nice job of pushing the tempo. Scary pass, but it gets there. Timbus now on the wing. Justin from the corner, dials it up, misses. Curran comes in, good rebound. Up, but misses the putback. Wilson gets it. Back again. Another putback, and he's fouled. Pembroke doing a good job in there. Steve Abbott, a 6'8" junior. They grow him tall in Pembroke. From whatever town they're from. Abbott at the line, first one short. And a lot of foul shots. 10-3 the fouls in favor of Pembroke so far, and they've lived at the foul line. Second one, long. Olsen rebound, kicks it out. Rizzo pushed. Nobody's there though. Rizzo on 4. Morris, corner, likes it, doesn't take it. Baker, they give it to him, doesn't take it. Baker trying to get the man in the wing to commit. Another long jumper by Pinkerton, no good. That one was by Tom Romick. Curran has fallen down a couple of times here. Traveling, Curran slipped a few times here. Matalosa telling him to be in control. 2:43 left here in the half. Pretty good crowd on hand. Probably here to see John Kesty. Appreciate that. Geo Baker. Back to Morris. Zone defense by Pembroke. Olsen can't get his hands on it. And now they're starting to turn the ball over. Again, Curran just having real problems with the ball. Abbott takes a 19-foot two. No good. Wrestled to the ground. Olsen. It's a big boy. Tom Olsen. Throwing his weight around there with Colin Justin. As Boucher's going to check back in for Curran, who's probably got a few floor burns for his efforts. So 2:18 left. Let's see if Pembroke can make this a 10-point game going to the half. 29-15, Baker. Rizzo dials it up, that's off, way off. Olsen would have been good to catch that thing. And Brzezinski doesn't like that one. Too quick. I'm not sure Rizzo was a three-point shooter either. Turnover again, Baker in the open court, 3-on-2. No good, Rizzo again, can't get it over the rim. Other way, comes Boucher on the counter punch. Pulls it up, real strong off the glass, real hard. Baker with good hands, he's got Rizzo flagging out to the right. Takes it, good, finds Rizzo. Rizzo, nice job. It somehow doesn't go in. Again, look at Baker jumping over the 6'8" junior. Geo Baker. Fantastic putback. Pinkerton slapping at the ball. 31-15. They've doubled up Pembroke here with a 1:29 left in the half. Abbott in. Connor Boucher back out. Timbus, long three. Front rims it. Olsen fighting down low. Abbott hits it, but he's out of bounds when he does it. Play by the rules. They're there for your protection. Just dying for a Guilford score on Twitter, John Kesty. You know what I mean? Can somebody throw me a bone? Geo Baker. Timbus on him. Kicks it back out. Good hard take to the hoop. Off glass, no good. Tom Romick on that. Oh, another almost turnover. Timbus, good take. Timbus off glass. Nice take by Dom Timbus. Put his head down. Strong take off glass. That's why he's a first-team All-State selection. Preseason by yours truly. 49 seconds left. Probably play for one. 31-17. At worst, you're going to go in with a 14-point lead. Romick says, no, I'm taking it. Rizzo kicks it back out. Morris wide open, dials it up. It's long. It's going to go over the backboard. You'll take that shot all day long, though. Rebound. Kicks out Boucher. Timbus. Doesn't go. Wilson. Rebound. Wilson goes back up with it. And Olsen straight up in the air, but they're going to call it. Another foul. That's the 11th foul on Pinkerton. Rob Wilson connects on the first. 14 seconds left. Pinkerton's going to have time to get off a good shot. Wilson short. Romick with the rebound. Rizzo pushes, 10 seconds left. They got to get something going quickly. 7, you hear him counting it down. Stutter step, finds his man in the corner. Romick, long jumper, off the rim, out of bounds. With 1 second left, they're going to say Pembroke ball. Hometown scoreboard, I mean, scorekeeper should have Run that timeout. Come on, what's going on here? Where are we? That's the half, 31-18. Pinkerton leads it at the half. Dominic Timbers, the inbound. We're going to start the second half, 31-18. And back to that 2-1-2 half-court trap. Why? They took it off late in the trap, but Pembroke just has to be more patient with the ball. Jumper by Curran gets it. That's what you want out of the locker room. 31-21. Good ball rotation, and Curran knocks it down. Curran, a real good shooter. Baker back out to Green. Green hands it off to Rizzo. Rizzo's done a great job initiating the offense. Caleb Godin played well early, then sat for most of the second quarter. Rizzo back out to Baker, and they're going to reset it up. Here comes Falk out for the screen. I don't know if he's going to use it, though. Doesn't. Shoos him away. Green. Rizzo again gets a step, kicks it out. Baker from the corner. Off. Falks again with the rebound. Good hands by Boucher. Going to stay Pinkerton ball on the arrow. Rizzo, nowhere. He's got to kick it back out. And Baker has it. Baker drives, gets a step, kicks it back out. Rizzo in the lane, floater. Too much. Can't control the rebound. Green, ball fake. Got to kick it out. Rizzo, there's Baker again. Baker gets another step. A good pickoff by Dominic Timbers, but he loses the ball. Timbers puts the ball on the floor real quick. Sometimes he needs to let the traffic kind of clear around him. Godin, top of the key, big three. I say big three because Pinkerton looked like they were in a little bit of chaos offensively, but they get a three at the end of the possession. Timbers kicks it back out. They're trying to go to Wilson in the post. Alosa telling Boucher that he can't make that entry pass from out near half court into the post. It's not going to work. Matt Alosa, definitely one of the best coaches in New Hampshire. He does a really, really good job. Curran there. Defense is waiting for him. Risky pass, but it gets there. Boucher gets the lane, drives it. No good. Off of his foot. Should be Pinkerton ball, and it is. Brennan Morris already back in the game. How can you not like Brennan Morris? It's like a young Logan Kesty out there just drilling threes. Former BG/Trinity/Plymouth State star. Baker gets the screen but doesn't use it. Now he is. Rizzo back to Baker. Here comes the flash. Doesn't get it to him. Rizzo baseline gets pushed. They don't call it. You change officials, you get different calls. Baker, with a nifty move baseline. Woo! Taps the ball back too. Boy, Geo Baker's as advertised. Curran, push, hard push. A lot of contact, doesn't get it. Here comes Baker on the push. He's got Green out. Got the three-pointer, doesn't take a great pass down low to, boy, Falk's got to finish that. But tremendous pass right there by Drew Green. And this Pinkerton team plays well together. One of the keys of this team is Geo Baker played with these kids when they were all younger. So he coming back this year from prep school is, it wasn't like he wasn't familiar with who he was playing with. Falk, first one is long.
One free throw, 3-1.
Falk thinks it over. Bends the knees, cranks it up, and good. Cam Taylor to Boucher. Timbus drives, kicks it. Good take there. Curran gets his own rebound, and Falks is trying to figure out how he got called for a foul. I'm going to wonder along with him. Huh?
I feel like I'm going to owe you money.
Yeah. I mean, can a man just get a Guilford Get a Guilford Newport score? I mean, come on. I'm not asking for that much. Curran, second one up, and no good, rattles out. Wilson goes over the back, and it's going to be Pinkerton ball. Geo Baker, they hold on and win this thing. We're going to be talking to him after the game. And stretch out the defense. He wants Timbus to come out. Kicks it to Rizzo. Rizzo drives, nothing there. Morris into the paint, kicks it back out. Rizzo again gets a step. Good pull-up jumper, no good. Boucher gets it, kicks it out to Curran. Curran, open floor again. And rattles it home. Once he gets slapped, he just kind of threw it up off the glass and got it. Prayer answered. Curran can't finish out the three-point play. Green, excuse me. Jumper, good. 18-foot jumper. Nice jumper, but Rick Pitino would have yelled at him for taking that. Worst shot in the game, 18-foot jumper. Boucher. Cam Taylor, risky pass. And Max Curran is looking at him, but Max Curran's got to catch the basketball. Can't be pointing fingers. Baker brings it up. Baker wants Timbus. Kicks it back out to Rizzo. Baker calling for the screen. Gets it from Olsen. Got some room. He's had a shot. Doesn't want it. Drew Green with Max Curran on him. I laugh every time they go against each other. Brendan Morris looking for it. Doesn't have it. Baker looking for the shot. He knows he can go around Timbus. Timbus trying to figure out where the foul is there. Timbus doing a nice job moving his feet. Morris is going to inbound it, and Pembroke's in a zone. 2-3. They're going to stack it and get it, try to reverse it to Baker. They get Morris in the corner, dials it up. No, he's long. Drilled his first in a 3-on-1 with a lot of size. Curran gathers, finishes, and Curran playing well. 39-26. Baker back out to Rizzo. Rizzo drives. Nothing there. Out to Brendan Morris. Brendan Morris looks, doesn't have it. Pembroke's played better here. Baker, long three, no good. Over the backboard. This is the second one we've seen tonight. You don't see a lot of those. Something with the rims here in Derry. Curran back out to Timbus. Timbus wants it, takes it, pull up. Good rebound by Wilson. Fouled on the putback. Matalosa wants him to go towards the basket, not away from it. But Wilson's going to go line. Rattles out, no good. Second one is good. Baker, Pembroke in that man-to-man defense. They respect the shooters too much, and they're going to call a reach on Cam Taylor. Brendan Morris going to inbound it to Baker in the backcourt. 3:06 left. 39-27, evenly played third quarter. Morris wants it, doesn't take it. Rizzo had the man on the flash, but good recovery by Dominic Timbus. Morris takes it, short again. He's been short in his last three. Taylor slows it down. Picked off by Baker. Baker! Oh, it was ugly. Oh, Baker. Good golly. Good with the putback and Geo Baker. Ball in a string. Like Bob Cousy out there. A younger Bob Cousy, not 80-year-old Bob Cousy. Taylor, that's not his shot, but he'll take it. He makes it. So take that, Dave Ailey. 41-30, 2:14 to go. 2 screens up top. Boy, he's just getting like a salad bar. You just pick what he wants up there. 2 different guys screening for him. Over to Green. Green with a step. Over to Rizzo. Rizzo with Boucher on him. Green takes it, pops it over. Curran, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. Pembroke ball. So Pembroke's played better. Full timeout for Pembroke. They're extending full court man-to-man pressure now. Curran gets it in, takes it up the floor, able to do it with his left hand, gets all the way into the paint, and Olsen just kind of standing there waiting. They're going to call the foul on him. I got to find out who Matalosis Taylor is. Good job, buddy. Good kids dodging cameras. Curran, first one up, no good. Pembroke's leaving a lot of points at the foul line. They're down 11. Could easily be more in this game. Certainly gotten to the line often enough. Curran's second one up, good. Brzezinski's gone back to his bench here for the last 2 minutes. I'm not sure I'm on board with that one. Dolan had it, doesn't take it. Back out top. Matt Lemire in the game, and it's Dolan at the top, over to Lemire. Olsen in the post, doesn't take it. Seth Gilmani with a deep 3, no good. Curran comes down with it, but he gets knocked down. Ball up, back out. Dolan drives the lane, kicks it back out. Gilmani's got it. And he'll go back, they'll set it again. Dolan drives into the trees, off glass, and just won't fall. Nice drive by Sammy Dolan. Boucher's got his man, sees him, and just locks in on his receiver, and Dolan picked it off. Lemire flying up. Boy, Lemire. If that happened to me, I never would have recovered. They would have buried me right there on the floor if that was me. There's got to be something going on that side of the floor. Good defense, but good follow-up by Rob Wilson. And again, you know, Brzezinski's got all of his subs in there at the end here, and now it's an 8-point game. Pinkerton ball. Cuts about 5 different hands before it went out of bounds. So this is the risk you take when you're up by 12 and you put your 5 bench guys in. Okay, you're resting your starters, but now you're letting Pembroke back in this game. Pembroke's only going to play 8 guys. Dangerous pass. Gets there, 36 seconds. You'd like to see him hold for 1. Dolan. And if they're going to sit in that zone, they can hold for 1. Pembroke's not going to, yeah, he's telling them to come on out. Saying, no, Boucher, come on out. Dolan dishes to Olsen. Every basketball fan on the planet says if I was 6'8", I'd score 30 a game. We all say that. You got to catch the ball, though. 17 seconds left, and Pembroke has a chance to get this down to 6. Pull-up jumper by Timbus. Nice shot, Dom Timbus. And his father, Jamie, stands up and pumps his fist. I love it. And it's a 12-point game. After 3, 41-35, Pinkerton. Final 8 minutes of the game, started back in for Pinkerton, but the momentum is with Pembroke now. Boucher out to Timbus. Timbus top of the key, trapped. Boucher gets it to Wilson. Wilson kind of doesn't have anything to do with it there. Traveling. Ooh, they're gonna call a foul. I'm getting Kingswood, Kennett girls scores, but I can't get Guilford Newport basketball. What country are we living in? Serbia? What's going on, John? Good grief. Now, that was destined for failure. Green, pull-up jumper, right on the mark. No good. Curran chases it down. Curran back up the floor. He's got two men on, one-handed pass, gets it over. Corner, Timbus is going to take it. He's short. And the baseball pass, all to Godin all by himself. Puts it down. Great job with Geo Baker to get that rebound and look up the floor immediately. And the lead is 8. Curran pushes off into the lane. No good. Off of Timbus. Pinkerton ball. Geo Baker brings it up, drives, nothing there, pulls it back out. Look around. He's calling for a screen again. Here comes Folks. Gets it, no switch on that. Green with Curran on him. A matchup that has given me the giggles all night. Rizzo gets in the lane, pull-up jumper. Seems like that was an afterthought, but Rizzo hustles, doesn't get the putback. Folks battling with Wilson. Two big bodies slamming against each other. I'm not sure who they're calling it on. I guess they're calling it Rob Wilson. No? I guess they're calling it on Folks. So that's 4 fouls on David Folks. That's a big foul. 17 fouls, so shooting 1 and 1. It's going to be Rob Wilson. And if Pembroke can hit their foul shots, they're going to get right back in this thing. Lay up some foul shots, kids. Lay up some foul shots. Green has it, doesn't want it. Tom Romick gets it back out to Rizzo. Rizzo into the lane, kicks it. Nothing there. He's lucky he got that pass there. Rizzo, here comes Green from the other side of the floor. Gets through traffic, kicks it back out. Rizzo steps back, puts it up, got it. Big jumper makes it 45-35. Matt Rizzo. And that 2-1-2 half-court pressure. Stripped right away. Caleb Godin just took it out of his hands. Here comes Baker. Eyes down court. Gets it to Green. Green pumps it from the corner. No good. It was right on, but it was short. Here comes Dom Timbus. 1-on-2. Spin move. Holds, drops it off. Nice play by Dominic Timbus. Drops it off to Max Curran. Timbus has played real well. Baker. Timbus doing a nice job staying in front of him. Rizzo back out. Godin in the corner. Godin gets a step. Jump hops. No. Romick over to Green. Green with Wilson and Curran on him. Now Rizzo pulls it out. Caleb Godin says, yeah, I'll take it. That's where he likes it, top of the key, but this one doesn't go. Timbus fouled. They don't call it. Timbus keeps going. He might have been fouled twice. He's going to push the pace here. Baker pulls it up. Floater, no good. Curran with yet another rebound. Curran's got a bunch of rebounds. Colin Justin, no. And they've had trouble handling the ball. Timeout on the floor. Green out top. Max Curran on him. Makes me giggle every time they guard each other. It's the fourth quarter and it's still funny. Baker kicks it. Rizzo to the lane. They're going to call the block. Kind of looked like a no call to me, but there haven't been a lot of no calls tonight. Rizzo short, Timbus with the rebound. 10-point game with 4:39 left. Pembroke has kind of clawed their way back, but they got to make a move now. That's not how you do it. Cam Taylor gets lost, throws it up in the air. Boucher jumper, no good. Wilson comes up with it between his legs. The jump hook, no good. He's soft with it, soft with the putback. Godin battling for it. You see where they missed David Folks in there. Pembroke dominating, and Wilson finally gets rewarded for all that work down low. And he'll go to the line. So, I mean, with 4 fouls, Rosinski is keeping Folks out of the game, but you may have to go to him. And John, I do know what I'm talking about. I've coached the NA Sports Space basketball team to back-to-back Seacoast tournaments. Little disclaimer.
You're my idol, Dave.
Not a lot of real coaching going on there. I kind of just let Brett Hansen just shoot jumpers. And that worked really well. Up the sideline, Green's got it. Baker, Rizzo, Godin thinks about it. Nope. And Rizzo pulls it out. Green, Curran goes for the steal, doesn't get it, and that's a wide open jumper for Baker, who doesn't get it. Curran with another rebound. Boy, Curran's played well. Cam Taylor into the corner. Boucher with his head up looking. Cam Taylor knocked one down from before. This time he's off. Timbus, good rebound. Romick thought he got all ball. But Timbus is going to go to the line, and Timbus has played like the all-state player we think he is. We know he is. I don't think I know. Timbus rallies at home. They're going to call another foul? Well, the refs are in the house tonight, fellas. John, I got a halftime score for you. Dover girls versus Keene girls. And you say, why are you telling me this? 31-7. I wish we were at that one. Green, and now Pembroke's going to try to trap, and Green goes right through it. Baker goes right through it. To Godin, what a pretty pass. Geo Baker to Caleb Godin. 49-40. They cut it to 7, but that's a big basket right now with 3:11 left in this one. Taylor trapped in the corner, gets it down to Rob Wilson, finishes, and Matalosa wants a 20-second timeout. So now the 1-2-2 half-court pressure that Pembroke's really always brought. Baker gets pushed out, keeps the ball up top. Good dish. Godin gets a step, baseline. Slammed against the backboard, though, by Curran, and Romick pulls it out. Romick looks at him. Green, now with Timbus on him. Back out to Rizzo. They're going to space it out. Baker, again, does a nice job. It's deflected. It's going to stay with Pembroke. Excuse me, with Pinkerton. That's a lot of cheerleaders, John. Apparently no cuts. Baker, Boucher on him. I mean, Pinkerton doesn't have to do anything. Curran keeps trying to take that. Almost gets the pick there. Curran's played hard tonight. Matalosa directing traffic. This looks like it may be the first loss of the season for Pembroke, but still 2:21 left. trying to trap here. They do. Romick gets the deep. He's gonna. Oh, I thought he was just gonna lay it down to Caleb Godin, but went to the hoop and got fouled. He had Godin. If he jumped up and shovel past that, he had a wide open layup. Romick, first one up, good. He's played big minutes for him, Tom Romick. He's a 6'3" junior. Pinkerton's gonna be pretty good next year too. Got a lot of kids back. Timbus with his head up. Gets it over to Cam Taylor. Cam Taylor. Max Curran slapping his hand saying, give me the ball. But they don't find him. 2:01 left, 50-42. Live from the biggest gym in New Hampshire. There's Curran, deep three, but it's blocked by Baker. 6'3", Baker gets it over half court. Dishes it to Green. Green back out. And Gio now gonna handle the basketball. Gets in the lane. Boy, he still made a nice pass. And Baker may go to the line. Baker doesn't look for his offense much. Does a real nice job of distributing the ball. Baker to the line, 50-42, 143 left. He can pretty much ice this game. Good. Baker foul shot is good. Dom Timbus will inbound it to Boucher. It's 52-42. 139 left. Timbus, they want to get shots up and get it quickly. Good drive by Cam Taylor. Curran, good ball fake. He's going to go to the rim. And a chance for a three-point play. Max Curran has done a nice job getting to the rim, and Max Curran's played very well in the second half. And I'm very sad to report Newport 54, Guilford 36. I may just not even do the show tomorrow. 52, 7-point game here late after Max Curran's three-point play, and Peter Brzezinski wants a timeout, and Folk's still on the bench with 4 fouls. I don't understand why he's still on the bench. Rizzo's going to inbound it. They're going to look for Green coming from the other side of the court. Baker goes deep and catches it in the backcourt. And Matalosa saying, get up and extend. And they leave Godin under all by himself. That's what happened. They extended the defense a little further than Matalosa wanted. 54-45, and Pinkerton is going to remain undefeated and move to 4-0 on the season. Curran's got the jumper, takes it. Oh, wow. I'm just going to keep my comments to myself, John. Just know that I'm thinking something. So 3 foul shots from Max Curran. And he has played really, really well here in the second half. He and Dominic Timbus have been really good. Curran with another one. Brzezinski wants a timeout. We haven't seen much of Brennan Morris in the second half, or David Folks. Geo Baker, 1-2, 55 seconds left. We're under a minute, 54-48. It's about as close as they've gotten, and Don Timbus gets it. Finds Curran ahead, he can cut it to 4. Morris slaps him, can't finish it, but 54-48, Pembroke's battling to the end. They don't lose very often. Curran rattles it home, and they can cut this game to 4. I'm not sure this, I'm just gonna, I got some comments to make, I'm just keeping it to myself. Morris with the rebounds. And Morris is going to the line. I'm gonna just guess that Morris is a pretty good foul shooter. I'm just gonna take a stab. Morris. Oh, wow. Goes most of the way down. Timbus on the hard push. 40 seconds left, 5-point game. Timbus got to get something up quick. Taylor's got to look at it. Misses, but put back by Rob Wilson. This is a 3-point game. Management here at the end of this game. Pembroke's back in it. 54-51, 32 seconds left. Rizzo, got to get it over. They're going to trap him at half court. Baker's got it, looks it off, back to Rizzo. Morris, they got to foul somebody. Baker's the guy, and they get him. That's the guy, if you're Pinkerton, that's who you want at the foul line. The magic of Twitter. I just tweeted that out, and Kim Timbus right there is retweeting me. 20 feet away. Baker. And that's going to be tough to overcome. 55-51. 19 seconds left. Geo Baker has just been outstanding. Is outstanding. Takes his time, puts it up, good. 56-51. In a hurry, Dom Timbus gets it up. Knocked away there by Baker, and that's gonna seal it. They gotta foul him. And boy, Pembroke battled, they always do. Pembroke's a well-coached team and they battle, but just couldn't get over the hump tonight. Baker knocks down the first. So this game's over now with 10 seconds left, but it got a little hairy there in the end. Timbus all the way up the floor, picked off by Brennan Morris. That will do it. He'll throw it up, but that's going to end at 58-51. Pinkerton's undefeated. Pembroke battled back, got it to within 3. Played hard as they always do, but couldn't get over the hump. And Pinkerton gets the W. Pinkerton with a nice 58-51 win. It got a little hairy here at the end, but Matt Rizzo, Drew Green, and Geo Baker. Good win for Pinkerton. They're undefeated. They remain in it. Matt, I'll start with you. Did you guys feel like you could take them off the dribble? You know, it felt like you kind of at times were kind of pulling the guy guarding you out you had Max Curran on you, which made me giggle like all night long. Not because it was such a mismatch because of the size differential, but do you feel like you could take these guys off the dribble? I mean, that was something you guys were working on?
Yeah. All year we've been dribbling, cutting, and passing out, and so that's what we knew that we could do and coming into this game.
Yeah. And Drew, you were running the baseline a lot, getting open. You had your shots in the corner here. Was that part of your strategy, is to kind of try to get lost on the baseline, so to speak, so you could get yourself open?
Definitely. Coach had us well prepared for this game. We worked practice, ran through plays. This wasn't just something that we just luckily happened. We worked hard for it.
Did you know a lot about these guys coming in? I mean, Pembroke, right? I mean, they won Division II 2 years in a row, but did you know a lot personnel-wise? You see these guys in the summer or anything?
Nah, I knew about the dude, the guy I was guarding.
Yeah.
But besides him,
yeah,
not too much information.
And Gio, this is our first look at you. I put you second team preseason All-State without even seeing you. I feel pretty good about it now. I might even slide you up to first. But this is the first time through for you. I felt like you were trying to pull Dominic Timbus away. Like, come on out and guard me so you could create more. Is that sort of what your mindset was?
Yeah, definitely. Like, the first thing I noticed with their defense is that it was really collapsed.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to spread them out a lot. I was trying to pull them out so I could kick to the guys, because that's what I do best.
Yeah. And defensively, you guys came on at a 1-2-2 or a 2-1-2 half-court trap, and I thought the key was you got your hands on a lot of passes early in that.
Yeah, definitely. We started the tempo of the game. And when we start the tempo, they have to do what we do, and that's the key for us.
Yeah,
we set the tempo.
Yeah, Matt, a lot of stuff came from the baseline. A lot of you beat your guy here. They had to have a guy come help, and that opened up one of these guys out top. You felt like all night long, like keep attacking.
Yeah, that's my game pretty much. So I want to get everyone open on my team and be able to get us successful to the next.
Yeah, and I put you guys preseason number 1. I think it surprised a lot of people. We'll see where it ends. We got a ways to go, but. First time through for you. I mean, you're from the area, so I mean, you probably know a lot of these teams. But you feel like this is the team. It's Durham or bust for you guys, right? I mean, you feel like.
I feel like we can win this.
Yeah, and I mean, you comfortable with these guys? You look like you grew up with these guys.
Yeah, I've been playing with all of them since I was little.
So, and it looks at it on the floor, and you do a terrific job of just keeping your head up and finding. And I was talking to Doc Wheeler about you. He was talking about how unselfish you are as a player, and you don't look a lot for your own offense, but you're able to get these guys.
Yeah.
So good W for Pinkerton. I'm just saying nice things, so just agree with me. Yeah. Good win for Pinkerton. Glad to have Matt Rizzo, Drew Green, and Gio Baker here. Nice W for the Astros. Peter Rosinski, nice win for Pinkerton tonight. Got a little hairy in the end, but this is a good win over a team that, frankly, doesn't lose a lot of games. They're coming from Division II, but I was talking to the guys. They felt like they could take guys off the dribble, and Gio Baker in particular was kind of pulling the ball out and kind of saying to Dom Timbus, come guard me out here. Right. That's something I know you've scouted Pembroke. What'd you coming in? What was your thought?
We knew our guards are quicker than their guards, so we wanted to take advantage of that. That's why we came out hard on their guards right away, and we wanted to exploit that. So we focused on that, and then we got in some foul trouble in the second half. Yeah. We started not putting the ball in the hole the second half, and those things all add up, and that gave them a run. I give their team and a little credit for keeping this team focused, because we got 12, 14-point leads. We were on the verge of blowing them out, but they kept calm. They stayed in it, and then we went through a cold spell in the second half. Couldn't make our shots, and that was key for them, and we got ourselves in foul trouble, and they were able to get a run back and get back in the ball game when we weren't hitting shots.
Yeah, and I think what helped you continue to keep that lead was you got a lot of your hands on a lot of passes, and with that you dialed up that pressure. Is it 2-1-2 or 1-2-2?
Well, we mix it up.
But that was really effective, though.
We do a sleight of hand. We do some different things there, but.
With a team like Pembroke, where I think Dominic Timbus does a nice job. He's not a natural point guard, but I think he does a really nice job. What do you say coming in? Because the book on these guys is you can pressure them, you can beat them off the dribble. But what you, as someone who's played them and scouted against them, how do you kind of attack Pembroke?
Well, like we did, we wanted to get them to play faster. Yeah. We want to play faster. When you have quick, skilled guards, and we got 4 to 6, we want to up tempo.
Yeah.
We want to keep it going, and so that's our MO. So we want to try to do.
And last thing, Gio Baker. It's a nice little gift.
Yeah.
You must have done something really good. That kind of karma. I mean, you lose Luke, who's a first team, would have been a first team All-State.
The joke was
Trade?
Gio was coming to play with Luke because they played
you told me that.
together. And then Luke had an opportunity. KUA recruited Luke, and then they were passing ships in the night. So we were like, oh, and that was tough to let him go. But you know how that is. You got to do those things.
Division I thanks you because this thing might be over already if Luke was still hanging around. But last thing is that it's very obvious. I don't know if everyone knows the story, but he grew up. You told me this. He grew up with these kids, and we were just talking. He said, "I know these guys." You can see it on the floor.
Oh yeah, they've played together and they've been very successful.
Yeah,
the whole group of them have played since fourth grade and up.
Yeah.
So and then around freshman year, guys started getting cherry picked in different programs. And so that's kind of how it went.
Yeah, well, good win tonight, 58-51. Pinkerton's undefeated, my preseason #1, making me look semi-competent here with a nice W here. They're off to a great start. Appreciate it, Coach. Thanks.
Thank you.